do you think, I always wonder, what do you think separates people like us who have failed? I mean, literally, I know every single one of us have failed over and over and over and over and over. And we, for some reason, didn't give up, but the 99% of the world does. What do you think, what is it? I can't even figure it out. Like, I know that there's no way I'm ever going to stop doing this, right? But I'm already in a place where people sometimes can't fathom. You guys are in a place where people sometimes can't fathom. But they don't realize the literal shit and struggles that we went through to get here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think separates the people who become that 1%? Like, in your opinion?
Jonathan, I almost quit. And when I say almost quit, in my mind, that meant I thought about it. Okay. Which, you know, was a long way from actually quitting, but at least it was, he was a phone call. I called Jonathan. And I said, have you ever thought, and here's why. I was getting, you know, I had this pending potential lawsuit for some trademark stuff, and it was just kind of goofy, and it was off base. And I was like, oh, geez, I don't hire this lawyer to fight this stupid battle, and I don't care. Have you ever thought of quitting, getting out? And Jonathan's like, are you crazy? Like, what are you going to do? Go get a job? And I was like, oh, you're right. And I never once again thought about it. But in that moment of desperation, you know, even so, if you felt like quitting before out there, guys, don't let that feel guilt. I've been there. Jonathan, I don't know if he has quit in his vocabulary, but
everybody feels it at some point. You know, honestly, Vince, Mark just triggered a whole idea for me too, which it's like, I don't know if there is one thing that will differentiate, you know, somebody who just doesn't stop from somebody who does stop. It honestly might be a multiple of factors. Like that one right there just triggered friends. Like, do you have really good support? Do you have friends? Do you have people that you can go through it with? Because guaranteed that's going to make it easier.
That are running with you.
That are running.
Running a
have
couple
the right mindset. There's a million factors, right? It's really like, it's a pretty robust thing that I guess you can sum up into just like, who are you being? You know, who are you being? Are you being the guy or the woman or the girl that, you know, lets yourself get down, that doesn't find solutions, that, you know, constantly sees the negative, that doesn't create hope, that doesn't have a vision for your future? Is that who you're being? Are you being that person? Or are you being the person who you just will not stop? Your why is too big. You'll figure out a solution if you find a problem. You'll make new friends if your old friends suck. You know, you'll create bigger and better reasons to do what you do. Who are you being at the end of the day? And that's a technical question, but it's not a technical question of, you know, external internet stuff. It's a technical question of internal technology. Like literally, it's an incredibly technical question to ask, who am I being? Because you have to have all this sophisticated sort of psychology mojo, and it's not actually that sophisticated, but it's work. It's a skill. That's what it is. You have to have true skill to be able to craft who you're being. But at the end of the day, that's the only thing I've almost ever really seen that produces results. It's, you know, the way that we are really predicates the results that we produce in the world.
It's powerful, brother. Mark, I was thinking of something as he was saying that, but I forgot what it was.